Oh, hello again. Here I am, back on trail. Well, almost back on trail. I'm at National Park at the moment. Last section I got as far as Wanganui, but I had to skip a couple of days walking over the Tongariro crossing because of injuries. So I'm back here at National Park to try and plug that gap. I don't like having a gap like that in my track log, so I'm going to fill that up and then move on to Wanganui after I've done this. My first job is to hitch from here to the northern side of Mount Tongariro, and I'll stay at the campground there overnight and then start the crossing first thing in the morning, bright and early. I made it to Tongariro Holiday Park. That was 2 hitches in half an hour, so seems like I haven't lost my hitchhiking mojo. That's good to see. So this is where I stopped last time when I had to get a ride through to National Park. So I'll be starting from here first thing in the morning, back out this gateway and onto the road for a little short road walk. Good morning. It's day 59 today on the trail, and just left the campground and heading around to the start of the Tongariro crossing track. My first mission is a 7.5k walk from the campground around to the track itself, and that's just on road. So it's not going to be a lot of fun, but anyway, you got to do it. And then start the track, and then I think it's about an 1100 metre climb to the summit at Red Crater and down the other side. So it's going to be a big day. I had thought that in this section I'd have a bit of a laid back approach to it and do some shorter days and just chill out a little bit more, but unfortunately that's not really going to happen. Not today, at least, because there isn't a lot of camping between here and Whakapapa village, which is about 35 k's away. So, and it's a big hill climb, so it's going to be a big day, and hopefully after that I'll be able to chill out a little bit and have some shorter days, but more of a relaxing time. But looking forward to today. This is going to be epic. Beautiful weather, very little cloud around now. It's going to be hot, but the views are going to be spectacular. It's been fairly breezy down here this morning, and there's been a lenticular cloud hanging over Mount Araroa all morning, so I'm thinking that up the top there the wind is going to be howling. Okay, that's phase 1 complete. Reached the start of the track, so time for second breakfast, and then I'll start the climb. Near to the end of the second phase of the walk today, which is the first and biggest climb. Here's looking back down where I've been. Here's the trail switchbacking down the mountain. Right in the middle there is where the Kiritahi hut used to stand before it got demolished by the lava from the Tongariro explosion. And trail carries on down into the distance there and down through the forest down to that road. I'm hunkering down here behind this rock, just sheltering from the wind, as I predicted, and it's howling up here. So I made it to the sure if I can show you the view here, but let's have a look. That's the view where it just comes from. And here is Central Crater and Mount Araroa in the distance, and you can just see Red Crater there. So, as I said, wind's howling, so I'm not going to stay here long. I'm going to head across. I'll show you Blue Lake when I get there. Here's Blue Lake, looking very blue today. And over this way is Central Crater, and the Emerald Lakes are in the distance there, and of course Araroa and Red Crater. Right, before I take all that climb, I'm going to stop for a lunch break, so I'll sit down here on this rock and have some lunch and look at this, about this for a lunch of view. Emerald Lakes. Right, selfie time. Woo. Look at this view. That's amazing. This truly is a volcanic wonderland. Right around here, Red Crater. A bit more to go up there yet. In the far distance over there, there's Araroa in the near distance, and I'm not sure if you can make it out on the video, but in the very far distance over there you can see her down there on the top. I made it to Magapopo Hunt, this place, and sitting here having a rest, trying to decide whether or not I can do another 10k's. It's 10k's through to Whakapapa village, and my legs are very tired and my feet are sore, so I'm having a rest. I'm starting to feel a little bit better. I'm pretty sure I'm going to carry on and get through to Magapopo, through to Whakapapa. The hut here is full, and there's a campsite. I might be able to get into the campsite, but it's in a very windy spot, and today's a very windy day, so I'm not very keen to do that. I'm going to, I think Whakapapa would be in a much more sheltered spot, so I think I'm inclined to carry on. Oh, as you can see, I've decided not to stay at Magapopo Hut and got to move on. So that's going to make it a very long day, 35k's, which is not what I wanted to do on my first day back on the trail. But hey, it is what it is, and I figured that the weather is perfect, and I don't have any particular time limit to get there, so I can just take my time and just drive along. It's another 10k's to get to Magapopo village, to Whakapapa village. So I'm going to be pretty shagged by the time I get there, but hey, I'll just take my time, and it should be fun. It's a beautiful day, lovely day for a walk. crossing for this section. Doesn't look too difficult. Don't even think I'll get wet. There we go. Easy peasy. And we'll finally reach some forest. I think it's beech forest. Must get some shade. Well, I made it to the Whakapapa village and staying at the Whakapapa campground. This is a lovely place. It's really, really beautiful. I recommend anybody coming here just to stay, just for the hell of it. Today was just amazing. I don't know how to describe today. It was just incredible from start to finish. And the Tongariro crossing just lives up to its billing. You know, it's the most popular one-day hiking trail in New Zealand, and there's a good reason for that, because it was just stunning. Just had such an awesome time. Weather was almost perfect. Beautiful sunny day all day. Just a little bit breezy on the top. Apart from that, it was great. And yeah, I just thoroughly enjoyed it, and got down to the Mangatapopo hut and decided to carry on. The track from there to Whakapapa village was really nice as well. Started out really nice track surface, really easy to walk on. It was really pleasant, and it finished that way as well. In between, it was a bit of a mission. It had a lot of erosion on the track, and so it was all sorts of weird shapes and things. So that was a real test for my balance, that's for sure. And lucky to say that I passed the test, the balance test, so didn't fall over anywhere. So I'm pretty pleased with that, and I've had just such an awesome day. I took lots of video along the way, so hopefully that's all come together and you've seen that. So I'm sure it won't do the reality justice, because it was such a stunning hike. Really, really beautiful. Tomorrow I am definitely going to do a shorter day. I have to take it a bit easy. So yeah, hopefully only 20 k's into National Park tomorrow, and 6 k's of that is on the road. So should be easier going. But yeah, my body is not going to be able to handle doing this too often. It was 35 k's today, and a lot of climbing, and very, very rough tracks as well. So yeah, I'm exhausted, but yeah, I get that. Anyway, I'll see you tomorrow. That was day 59, done and dusted. Good morning, day 60, and just left the campground. I stayed in the lodge there, which was a very nice little change, but now I'm on the trail again and trying to figure out where to go. I think it's down here. Anyway, yeah, nice. I think about 14 k's of bushwalking today to get out to the road, and then once get out onto the road, it's about 6 k's to National Park. And once I get there, I'll see how I go at hitchhiking a ride to Wanganui, and yeah, see if I can get there today. Oh, there's a nice river. can't believe I managed to get across that river there without getting my feet wet, just hopping across the stones. Here I am, arriving back at National Park. Yeah, very pleased about that. I've plugged the gap, so I can now move on from here down to Wanganui and be content that that I haven't cheated at all. I haven't skipped any steps. I've done every step between Kippereanga and Wanganui, so I'll be happy that I'm there and I can move on south from there. So, very pleased. So I'm going to go over to the gas station there and get an ice cream because it's cooking. And then I think I will go and stick out my thumb and see if I can hitch to Wanganui. Unfortunately, because of all the COVID cutbacks, they've cut back the bus schedules, so they don't run on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, which means I either have to sit here for 2 days to get the bus or try and hitch. So I'll give that a go and see what happens. There's an ice cream in there with my name on it. Well, I've made it to Wanganui in a hostel here, so I'm going to have a bed for the night. That hitch from National Park was the easiest hitch in history. It was just amazing. I just walked out onto the road. The second car that came past me stopped to pick me up and offered to bring me all the way to Wanganui. So just had to sit back and relax until I got here. So although that was the theory, about 10 minutes into the drive, we're following along behind another car, and the driver decided now was a good time to fall asleep, and so he veered off the road, went into a big deep ditch head first, and then bounced back out, flipped right over, and landed on his roof in the middle of the road. So it was a bit of a drama. So we had to deal with that, get him out of the car and stop all the traffic and see that he was okay and all that sort of stuff. So turns out he was all right, just a few little scrapes and a sore arm, but that was pretty much it. So he got very, very lucky because it was a very bad accident, and we saw the whole thing in slow motion right in front of us. So that was a bit of a drama. After that, nothing much happened. So got to Wanganui, a little bit delayed, but yeah, it didn't take us too long to get that sorted out and get the police and the ambulance on the scene. So here we are now. So time for a bit of a rest, and still early in the day. What is it? Only 4 o'clock. So I'm going to have a bit of a rest, and hopefully I'll be refreshed and ready for tomorrow.